three persons, three completely different roots, very varied from pop, 60s pop, up to modern electronic music, all sorts of things.
My roots probably lie in punk rock. And then, because of my profession as a DJ, I turned into electronic sounds and electronic DJ music, from hip-hop to techno.
My first pop records were from Françoise Hardy, so that was my first, my first singer I liked, my first female vocalist I really liked, so that's sort of roots.
Now we've been married since 13 and a half years, and Donna Regina is alive since 12 years, and we still live together, are married together and make music, so it can't be wrong being married and making music together.
I'm sort of a friend of theirs for a long time, and then one day they asked me if I wanted to join the band because they knew that I was a DJ and I had DJing experience, and they wanted to do a live setup without a normal band. And so because I knew them for so long, I knew the music, I liked the music, it was some sort of a natural thing to do.
It's always a little scary, like being in love when you're in love for only a short time. You're not you don't feel secure, you don't feel settled and stable, but everything is fresh and new, and that's a little bit like being on stage, because it's beautiful and scary and all of it at the same time.
Japan was in our first period with our old label. There was a certain popularity due to a commercial where they picked a song of ours for a TV commercial, and people invited us, and the first ever concerts, Donna Regina concerts, were in Tokyo.
Actually, we have played in many European countries, and France was always not on our list, strangely enough for us, because we have some songs in French, and many people say that our music sounds somehow French. I don't know why, but many people say so. And of course, for us, it was always something we were thinking about, playing in France and releasing something in France. And then there was the contact between Bertrand Böckler and us, because he somehow got knowledge of our the album before, Northern Classic, and he liked it and he wanted to release it on his Tricatel label. Before the flight attendants turn the doors into park or flight, before the flight in flight condition, and sometimes the colleague on the other side forgets to do it. So you cross-check the other door, whether it's put either in flight or in park condition. That's the secret. I'm very often in the situation that I'm alone in a big city, because of course I mainly fly to big cities, and sometimes you tend to feel lonely there. But I like this kind of loneliness in a foreign place. So many lyrics are about that, about being lonely, about being far away. So as our lyrics are always very personal, of course, there's a very strong connection between what I do and between what I write.
There is a certain regularity. As Regina said, when she is away, she writes lyrics or brings with the lyrics simultaneously melodies or certain rhythmic feels to the lyrics. And I am always doing something in the studio, like playing around with sounds, with samples, with melodies. Or sometimes there is a certain song or a song line where I tell Regina, wouldn't it be nice to have some lyrics onto this line? Sometimes it's just the other way around. Regina has lyrics and I make a song. Sometimes Steffen brings a sort of sample or rhythmic that the nucleus of a song is just 2 seconds of a sound of a sample. And so it's very varied. But
I think the nicest story about the development, about the birth of a song of ours is the Why story, because
yes.
I was away when I got the idea, when the lyrics came to my mind, and there was a very simple melody connected with it, and I called Günther, and he was home, and I said, turn on the answering machine because I want to sing you a song. So I sang the song, tell me why do I go, onto the answering machine, and Günther made the rest out of it.
Guitar is, of course, my favorite instrument. For me, it's the instrument I like most, and all sorts of guitar, like acoustic guitar, electric guitar. On stage, I always also play Hawaiian guitar. For me, the guitar has the most variety of expression, and it's the closest instrument to my personal expression and feel.
Of course, by living in Cologne and making music with some electronic content, you seem to be part of that scene, of course, and of course you know people who are well part of that. For example, the guy who does our label is probably an essential part of the Cologne electronic scene. But on the other hand, I don't feel that we are such a strong part of what is mainly understood under the basic electronic sound. I don't think it's mainly about a different approach. I think our music is more pop related than avant-garde electronic type of music.
I don't know whether you know the film festival in Oberhausen in France. In Germany, it's very prestigious.
Know, because it's the most prestigious festival for short films.
It's really a very prestigious festival, and this video these friends of ours made for us, for the song Why, won the first prize. So sometimes it really works out very well if you do something together with your friends. Maybe it's women my age doing their own music, which is not Brecht, Weil, but their own music, are in a way avant-garde now.
But you should be honest and tell all the people in France, that you are preparing your chanson program. I hear it from your room when you think
nobody's listening.
When you think nobody is listening, so Surabaya Johnny is wait.
I think it's
5 years. In 5 years,
Shut up! I mean,
I will play the blues, and Regina will